Just because your old trimmer is still working, that doesn't mean you can't upgrade it to a better design. For a few dollars, you can install a brand new trimmer head that'll make your old reliable trimmer better than new and easier to load. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to change out your old trimmer head for a new one in 10 easy steps. I'll show you also how to grease your trimmer so it lasts a long time. Hey, I'm the Everyday Man, and I can't wait to show you this easy changeover. First thing we're going to want to do is take off the trimmer head. Every trimmer I know of has a hole somewhere that locks the trimmer head from spinning with the drive mechanism. So in this case, we just stick it through there like that until it's locked. Watch. There you go. See how that locked in? So then we're just going to unscrew it. All right. And this plate is going to stay on, and you can see on a Stihl, this plate has a raised edge on it. This whole thing, you don't need anything that's in here. And let's see what's in the new pack. First of all, this is the one I got. It's called the Speed Feed 400. The one I have here, this comes with an accessory packet, so it'll fit almost anything. But in my case, I don't believe that is going to fit that thread. Also, because this is flat and this has my raised edge, I do believe I need to use this washer. Now look at that washer. On this side there's a counter bore this big, this side it's larger, right? So on mine, you can see that this counter bore, it fits right on there perfectly. So that's the one we're going to use for that. Here's a look at the parts that are included with the trimmer head. The white collar is a right-handed thread. We're using the black collar, which is a left-handed thread, and it's already installed in the trimmer head. These three parts have an external thread on both ends. Most trimmers won't use these because, like mine, most trimmers have an external thread on the trimmer already. Finally, the kit gives you 4 different threaded inserts: green, red, silver, and the gold one that's already assembled on the trimmer head. The instructions list my trimmer using the green insert. Here's a trick I use to keep parts from falling off during assembly. Put a dab of grease on the face of the plastic black washer, and when you press it onto the trimmer metal faceplate, it'll stick where you put it. All right. So let's take this apart. And then you have this. Okay, so there's that bushing, and we need to pop that one out. Okay, came out pretty easy. I thought it might. And now we want to put in the green bushing. And this hex head is larger than the opening, so I know I'm not going to hurt the threads on it. All right, so now we're going to put that back in. Whenever I disassemble something, I take pictures or video with my phone so I can look at it while I reassemble the parts. It's amazing how easy it is to put something together wrong, even when there's only a few parts. This assembly is pretty easy. The two halves snap together, so you know for sure when they're completely assembled. See the slots? You wanna get those lined up. And there it is. Okay, so first thing is put this back on. Remember, we put some grease around this, so it's sticking on there very nicely. That's the extra washer that came with the kit. Okay, and now remember, we're going to turn this backwards, right, counterclockwise. Put the tool back in to lock it from spinning. You'll see it push in when it finds the locking pin. There we go. And now at that point, this stops spinning, so this will lock onto this. And they say hand tight only. That's pretty tight. I got it on. Pull this out, and there you go, it's on. Let's install the line. You see that arrow? There's an arrow there, and there's an arrow there. What you want to do is line up those two arrows with the trimmer openings. Hold on to this, rotate it. See, it clicked in there. Now the arrow is in line with the trimmer opening. There's a through hole going right through the middle of this trimmer head. Get it kind of straight, feed it through. You see it goes in one side and out the other. So now what we want to do is just pull it through until the ends are pretty even. Okay, like that. So there's your two ends. And now all you want to do is rotate this, and it only goes in one direction, and it's actually going to feed the line onto the reel all by itself. So you hold this with one hand, you hold this with the other, and you want to rotate this one, not this one. It seems to be easier. Can you believe that? That's simple. We're going to put a little more persuasion on it, a little more leverage. There we go. I knew it would just crack loose like that. So we take this out. Pretty nice the way they designed it. You screw the tube into it. So there's threads on the tube. They're the same thread as what's on the head. So at this point, you squeeze it in. You want to rotate this around. I'll give that a good torque in there, about that much. And there we go. All right, the last step is, let's get this safety shield back on. And like everything you do, when you're screwing multiple screws in, you always want to screw them in loose. Screw them all in loose, like that, before you tighten any of them, right? Once you get them all screwed in, you know that you're in the right location for all the screws. So there's the 4 screws. Just screw right in. Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? You know, if you're thinking about buying a new trimmer, I'll tell you what, for a good one, they're going $300, $400. You don't want to spend all that money if you don't have to. What you really want is a new trimmer head to put onto your old trimmer. It makes the job so much easier. With that said, this is your everyday man saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.